Hi guys, my name is Aswin and you are watching Aswin Tech Mind. Today in this video we are going to build an Angular project and we are going to integrate Google login in it using Auth0. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let me show you the demo of it first. Click on the login button and I will be redirected to a particular screen where I can use continue with Google and I can also enter my password manually to log in with my email ID. For now, just enter the password and click on continue. And the dashboard screen is visible now. I can also see the profile of this particular user. Click on profile and you can see the JSON data is being written for this particular email. I can also use logout in this application and I can also hit any external API if I have built using any backend framework. For now, just log out and let me show you the Google login functionality. Click on login and click on continue with Google and you will be logged in with that particular email. You can also see the date of this particular user. Go to profile and this is the JSON data for that particular user. Now, if you want to see all the users that are registered in your application using any login method like Google login or manual password, you just need to go to manage.auth0.com and you have to create account here. Let me log out from this and you can use any social service to log in. I'm using Google, so click on continue with Google and I will be able to access the dashboard of it. Here you can create any application. Click on create application and you can select any of these. For now, just see the user management. Click on users and these are the users that are registered yet. I'm going to show you the information of one user, so click on any user and these are the information for that particular user. You can delete from here if you want, and these are the family name and given name and other kind of details for that user. Let me show you how you can build an Angular project by step. Okay, so first of all you just need to create an account on manage.auth0.com and after that you will be redirected to the dashboard where you can create your application. So click on create application, name your application and select the type. For now, single page application I'm going to use and the client ID for that particular application is generated. Select your front-end technology. I'm using Angular, so select it and you can download the sample project for your technology. You can also create a manual Angular project and you can use the command line instructions. I have already downloaded the project, so I'm going to my drive to open this particular project in VS Code. Right click and open with code. So more option, open with code. So this is the sample project that will be downloaded after clicking on sample project button. This is the basic Angular structure here, and in the environment.ts file you can specify the domain name, the client ID and the audience. You can get all these details from your dashboard. So go to the dashboard and these are the client ID and client secret for this application. Go to the applications and open your application. So my app is down here. Let me rename it. Let me give it a name like Angular App 3. And let's save it. Let me capitalize it. Okay, so I don't think it is saved. Let me save it again. Go to the settings and rename it again. Angular App 3. Let me click on the Save Changes. and you can get the domain and the client ID for this particular app, and you can select the type of your application, so let it be, and you just need to paste the URL of your Angular server. So when you serve the Angular app using ngserve, by default 4200 port is being used. So let me click on save changes, and as you can see it is showing me some error. So okay, so just change the localhost to 127.0.0.1. Let me remove the localhost from all the three fields. Let me change the login URI, copy this and paste it in the allow callback URLs, and let me change the logout URL also. Let's click on save changes, and it is showing me the error again. So okay, so you just need to use the HTTPS. So use HTTPS in all these inputs and click on save changes. Now the changes are made successfully. Now go to the applications and click on save changes, and now open your app. Go to Angular app 3 and just copy the domain. Now go to the VS Code and you just need to paste the domain over here, and you can also paste the client ID in the second option. And the audience is something like whenever you click on the login button, you will be redirected to a particular screen. So you just need to paste the authorization there. So go to the APIs, go to Auth0 management API and copy the identifier from here. Now paste this identifier in your environment.ts file like this. So when you successfully logged in, you will be redirected to the redirect URI that you have specified in this environment.ts file. You just need to install all the npm dependencies. I'm not going to execute this command because I already have the dependencies installed in my system. Let me serve this app using ngserve. Let me open the terminal. Type ngserve and your project will be served on port 4200. Go to Chrome browser and let me reload this page. Okay, so now if I try to click on login button, let me show you. Click on login button and this is the URL. You just need to enter your password and click on continue, and you will be able to access the dashboard. The profile information is showing, and if I go to the applications and if I go to the user management, users, I can see the login attempts is increased for this particular email, and I am getting the data for this user. So this is all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. Till then, goodbye and take care.